20 deep, so it's drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like them and them, you get plenty of groupie love.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going to the ground again on first. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie from Rice. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Running off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Let's go. Steady, ready?
Now we're on the counter. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, there comes a time and experience. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Purdy will sneak it. And they're going to down it by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, that fits under the umbrella of some coaches just don't want to mess around. That's about as conservative as it gets. Instead of taking some shots, which you could do in second and short, they decide to just move those chains.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Throw left side, complete. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A pickup of 17. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He'll get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Love this. Tight end getting the run. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be fourth now and less than a yard.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Schmidt connects. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for us.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football back at midfield. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
If a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you checked it down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Our score, 6-0. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's a short gain of 1, and that gives the 49ers the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
Purdy looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun is Purdy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Schmidt connects, and their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. It is caught left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Panther Street, Panther Street. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Another carry for him. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Richardson on his feet. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Ready?
So first down from the 41.
Come on, come on. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Down by Fred Warner. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
This is hauled in by Samuel. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Richardson to throw again. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game before halftime. Extra point for Aubrey is up and good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to just 2.
Buccaneers 7.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Outside. Watch out. Stop.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. 4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. We'll get it at the 9. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
19 light.
First down throw here from Richardson. For big yards on the right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Start. Press.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down. And that timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Rig, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on. That's Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Captain Lions. Ready, right?
Blown back, it's the handoff. He's still going at the 30. Racing down the left side. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Buccaneers jump in front now by 5. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Purdy to throw it. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
A give left side to McCaffrey. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. Yeah. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Hits his running back. And they nearly picked up the 1st down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Purdy on 3rd and 1. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And he takes this one back. Gets a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down, and they go right back to it. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
He's got it, it's in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection.
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the 49ers trim the deficit down to 5.
49ers 16.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco! Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Mustang 19. Go!
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go! 70 Timberwolves. Let's go!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Dumped off to his running back. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
It's a pickup of 3.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Dragon 60.
Richardson. Completed over the middle. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Buccaneers have it and just have to close this out to continue on in the playoffs. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Finds a big lane. And he has it all the way down to the 8. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Steady.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Okay, ready.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Design run. Here's Richardson. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. They needed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. He's back to throw. Headed out right. play, but they do, importantly, keep possession. Well, they're going to face fourth down now, Brock, but hey, could be a whole lot worse. Very nearly a turnover there until that sideline saved them.
Yeah, even if this drive is coming to an end, they'll get to do so now, Kate, on their own terms. Get that punter out there and hopefully give their defense a much better field position to defend from.
And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run here from the gun. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers leading by 8. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Ready?
Back to the well again. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
At the 13-yard line.
Hey, Crash. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hurt. Right there. Hurt.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Third and 6.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
70, Timberwolves. Let's go now. Chop alert. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. Fourth down. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He dodged the tackle. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. First down throw by Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Completed left side there to Jennings. Ooh, got him close to the line of the game. Down to the 25, third and maybe a yard. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Here he is to throw. incomplete.
I think in a situation like that, 3rd and inches, defense is certainly thinking stop the run first. That's well done defensively. Not a problem for them to adapt and get into the right coverage and now force a critical 4th down.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
So they take the field goal right there, Kate. That's the right play. I think you've got to make that decision, especially with no timeouts left. But now comes the critical kick. I think an onside kick is coming right here.
And the Bucs are able to get to this kick, and now they're just a few moments from victory.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers winning here in Tampa. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. Their playoff run officially off and running as they punch their ticket to that divisional round.
Yeah, and we know through the years this wild card round is never taken lightly. Crazy things happen every year as the playoffs begin, and we can't forget, for a lot of these guys, it's their first experience of the postseason, and they acquainted themselves to the playoff atmosphere, I'd say pretty darn well.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
707 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. It's 2 a.m., let's got me loose. From what you said, I'm you. Then it won't get me through. I got a bag, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know. Your location. Send me your location.
Where you at, where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad all, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
It's 2 a.m., let's got me loose. From what you said, I'm you. Then it won't get me through. I got a bag, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know. Your location. Send me your location. Your location.
Chill, right on my side as my ego becomes a funky child with some wood on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you ever out in dark hallways? This place I kissed, I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Change a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever did a thing to you, then just let me
taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I won't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet. You get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it. I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I won't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.